I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever.
Hey my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is godfather, but you can also call me Willeke. And welcome to the 14th episode of the Legacy Challenge. If you haven't watched the last episode, please do so before you get any spoilers. Did you watch it? Did you like it? Well, here are the spoilers. We had a little bit of a proposal and Cameron and Isabella, they're now engaged. They're going to get married. They're going to be a really happy married couple in a couple of episodes. We do need to have 1,000 simoleons to be able to hold a wedding party, so we're going to have to be able to save a lot of money this episode. Otherwise, we won't be able to do the episode of the wedding in the next episode. So hopefully we get enough money this episode, and otherwise the episode will be episode 16 that we will have the wedding episode. But yeah, let's just sell everything that we can. We also have one plant to evolve. Is it one plant or do we have a little bit more? We're just going to grow like everything in the garden. I did play one day off camera where I was having Isabella fertilize her entire garden. I was also having Cameron do some fishing. I had Isabella fish as well when they were still at like the wedding or the proposal garden. But yeah, they're just like having some fun time. I also do have to do one real quick thing. We're going to buy them a sink because they don't have a sink. That's something that I forgot to add in the last episode. We did build a little bit of a home if you guys didn't see it. So yeah, we're just going to add the sink real quick. So I bought a sink for our little home and we just got a message from Simeon saying, "Hey Cameron, I feel like learning something new today. Do you want to take a class in about an hour?" Okay, why not? So let's see, we have baking, dancing, painting, skating and yoga. I don't think Cameron is the type who wants to do like yoga or dancing. I do think that he wants to maybe try out skating or painting, maybe even baking. Because maybe he wants to try out how to bake a wedding cake. You know what? I think it would be fun to have Cameron try out baking. So why not let him try out baking? We'll just go over there with Simeon. We'll just go over there in about an hour. So okay. And we now finally have our sink. I also bought him a little bit of a mirror so that Cameron can just calm himself down once he like gets in this angry mood. And are you not able to use like the sink? Cameron, clean up those dishes. You can talk to your fiance later. Ooh, money is rolling in. So get those dishes, clean them up. Yes, 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 we're getting the money. That's so nice. We definitely need it. And we also need to do some weeding in here. Are you going to do both plants? I do think that there's a little bit of a garden separation. Like she does this part and then I have to do this part separately for some weird reason. But I don't care. I'm happy that at least they now have a sink and that we're getting a little bit of money from gardening. So that's nice, nice, nice. And after you finish gardening, Isabella, why don't you just start a yard sale? Well, you are getting a bit hungry, so why don't you cook some food first? Just cook some food and get yourself some lunch, brunch, breakfast, dinner, all of the stuff, and then we'll start a yard sale. And while Isabella's just cooking some food for her, I'm going to have Cameron make a horse sculpture, trying to get his handiness level up. And let's see what he starts to make. Like hopefully he makes something good. Let's see if you already have something in your inventory that we can sell. No, you don't. You do have some roasted fish, which is spoiled. So I'm going to be a nice person and just put it in like the dishwasher in the sink for you. And after that you can also open some of these time capsules up. I do think that Izzy also has 2 of them. Yes, you do. So why don't you open them up as well? There we go. No. I was just lagging a little bit. And are you opening yours? No, you're not. And I also do have like the woodworking rework mod from Little Miss Sam installed. I just installed it before starting up the game. So it does cost a little bit more simoleons to do woodworking, but there is like a lot more options I think as well. But I'm excited to check it out. And also there's no more autonomous woodworking, so when people come over to your lot, hopefully they won't like use our woodworking bench. And Jacob wants to come over. Yeah, sure, you can come over. Like, why not? We would love to have you over. And I'm also debating on selling like the microphones that we have, because we have like altogether 3 microphones in total. So let's see, we got a horse sculpture which is a value of 60 simoleons. So I think when you usually had to do like the sculptures, horse sculpture would be 10 simoleons and then the value would be 20. So it's like value is 3 times more than what it used to be. But it does cost a little bit more money as well. So we're just going to put that in there. We're going to put this one in there. Open this one up. So let's see. Yeah, the knife block is also 13 simoleons. So there's a lot more, like, it's a lot more expensive because the knife block used to be 5 simoleons. But then you do get a little bit more money in return for your results. So why don't you make a knife block? And then we're also going to pop these ones in here. How far is our My Sims collection going, by the way? Let's just do a quick check after we put the chef in there. Kind of excited because I haven't checked it in a couple of episodes, like what our collection is. So our frogs is not doing too bad. Like we have 10 out of 25. Then our gardening we have 11 out of 34, I think. So we definitely need to get some more plants. Like we still haven't found like a lot of plants. Then our My Sims trophies, we have 12 out of 20. So we're definitely doing well. Like we are missing 8 of them. We're missing like the frog, the ice zombie, I think. Like the vampire girl. Poppy, I think is this one. So we're definitely still missing a few. But we're getting along. Like our medals and our crystals are still far off. And then our fossils, we only found 4 out of 15. So we definitely have like a lot of to go. Fishes also, like we still need a little bit. Food photos we have 3 out of 20. City posters were also not doing too bad. The snow globes like 6 out of 15. Snow and 5 out of 15. So I don't mind. Like I think we're doing good. And you do need to use the toilet. So after this, you're going to use the just go to the bush and fertilize it. And what do you want to do? You want to buy a hot tub. Well, definitely not going to happen. You're also not going to search for vampire information. But you want to kiss Isabella. Yes, you can definitely kiss her. Like she's your fiance. Like you can definitely kiss her.
Oh, Parasa and Booyah.
So I also installed some other mods. Like I installed the I Love You romantic mod. It's some mod interactions by I think it's Kira for Sims. I'll link the link down below to the website, but I installed some like interactions mods. I also installed like a mod that allows you to discuss having a baby, discuss the future together. Which is like in romance. Then I installed. Let's see what else I installed, because I did install like a couple of different interactions. I think I also installed contextual interactions. I definitely had like a lot of different stuff that I installed that I really liked, that hopefully like add a little bit more realism to the game. And you are still tense, but you're not angry anymore, so that's good. So let's see. Yeah, we can ask if a sim is supernatural. We can. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, this is the I Love You friendly interaction, and there's also one that's like romantic. Not really seeing anything else, but yeah, there's a lot more like in there that makes it like a little bit more different. I think there was the option in like a separate menu. Yeah, there's the setting on a family relationships. This means that you can like add family relationships. You can set somebody as goddaughter, godson, cousin, brother or sister-in-law, adoptive parent. So this allows it like if you create a game and you want like some people to be family, you don't have to go in game, or you don't have to like cheat or anything. Like it's a lot easier to just set like relationships. Even goddaughter, godmother, godfather. godson. I kind of like that this is an option as well, because maybe we can have Jacob and Oliver be like the godfathers of our babies once we have them, and then set it as a relationship, and then you won't have like any romantic interactions with them. So once like they interact, there won't be any romance between them, which is also kind of nice, because sometimes when you get like a big family kind of gets removed at one point, and then we can reset like the family tree so that we don't have like romantic interactions between family members. And Isabella also needs to go to the toilet, so why don't you fertilize the bush before Cameron finishes his woodworking stuff. And Jacob has come over, so why don't we just do a little bit of interacting with him. They don't have any romance between them anymore, which is good, but we can still have them like become good friends and like stay good friends. So why don't we just ask about his day and then have Cameron after he uses like the bush. Probably have to wait for Isabella to finish up. But let's see how much her knife block is worth. It's worth 65 simoleons, so that's good, because that means that we'll be getting a lot more money from like woodworking, and it will be another nice source of income. So after Isabella finishes like using the bush, you're going to use the bush, and then Isabella, I'm going to have you stock the table, tend the table and everything. Stock table, tend table, and then start the yard sale. And apparently Bjorn Bjorkensen is our neighbor, and he has a special gift for us. So Karen, why don't you just talk to him? You're also friends with him, so why don't you just give him a little bit of talking to and see what he has for us. And Isabella is getting a phone call saying, "The end is near, are you ready?" Yes, we are. And apparently that's a creepy text that she didn't like. Okay. Don't know why people are sometimes texting us these creepy texts. Like, I know that is from like Slice of Life, but I also know that like you would be like, as in normal people wouldn't be sending these text messages. And what did you get from Bjorn? Oh, we got a seed package. We got uncommon plants. Oh, nice. Open the seed package. Like, thank you so much, Bjorn. Like, we definitely would like some uncommon plants. Did it only contain avocados? I think it only contained avocados, but I do know that we already planted some avocado trees. And I'm sorry, Oliver, no, we're not going to be able to hang out, but maybe we can do a little bit of a bachelor party. I don't have any bachelor party events installed, but we can just like go over and have some fun times. Yeah, we did have like some avocado trees over here, so we're just going to sell those, which means that we get some 45 simoleons. Also going to sell the lemons over here. Maybe in the meantime you can water the plants, Cameron. And then we're also going to sell the lilies, because I did plant them as well. And what do you have in your inventory for plants? You have some basil. Well, that's a lot of basil, so why don't we just sell all of those basil? Just put it in there. I did also plant the green beans, so we can put that in here as well. And then this one goes here too. And hopefully somebody will come to our yard sale. I'm not going to like put any pictures or like paintings up here. We do have to put a different yard sale for that one, because otherwise people will just take the paintings and will not get any money for it. I can do that. We will put it up, and then once somebody grabs it, we'll just have to make sure that we know like the value beforehand, so we can give ourselves the value using like the UI cheats mod. Oh no, didn't meant to give myself 1000 simoleons. So let's just get rid of that one, because it wasn't meant to do that. Add it. But yeah, we can just like click on there and then add like the amount that we were supposed to get from the painting. Like, that would be an idea. And we have like both of them at the same time. But yeah, just let me know if you guys like that. And Cameron is just watering the plants in the meantime. I'm going to skip a little bit forward and see if something interesting happens. And otherwise, I'll see you guys at the bachelor party. So we did make some money with like the yard sale. We're also still making some money from the garden, because it is the next morning. It was still late once the yard sale ended, so I just had them go to sleep. Just had them work like on all of their needs. So after you finish like everything, you're going to roast some fish and get some breakfast. And once Cameron wakes up, we're just going to have him go to the toilet and then invite everybody out to the city where we're just going to have some fun time and just say that that's like their bachelor party, that they're just going to the city where they have some fun. Just go to a bar, have some drinks. It's also night out on the town, meaning that we do get free food and drinks, which is nice. So we can just add everyone to a group and get some free money for like, or not have to pay any money for going out. So that will save us some money. As these guys, both of them, they want to buy a B-box. So once Cameron is awake, because it's not really sure if the whim will be fulfilled if he's still asleep. But yeah. It's at least nice that we're finally getting some money. Like maybe we can do some renovation to the house a little bit later on, like in the next episode. But the next episode will mainly be focusing on like the wedding. Now that we definitely know that we can have a wedding, I also have a honeymoon event installed, meaning that they will be able to go on a honeymoon. But maybe if we have a little bit more money or enough money, we can also have them go on holiday, maybe to like just 1 or 2 days to Granite Falls or to Salvadorada. Let me know if you guys like that ID, and voting is open. Let's just see if we can vote on neighborhood action plans, because that's not something that I've really done in this series, even though we might be able to do so. Maybe you do have like something related to gardening that would definitely fit like both like this area, because they have like a huge garden now. Maybe it's like something that we can have for better gardening. And Cameron is awake, so why don't we buy that bee box real quick? So we now have our little bee box, and Cameron, why don't you just go bond with the bees and see like how how you can interact with them. They also will like pollinate, I think it's pollinate, if that's the right word. Like they will go to our plants as well, so they will interact with the garden too, which I think is good for the garden. So hopefully like we have a little bit of a farm that we can build. Like we have our cute little home here. Maybe we'll be building a really fancy home. Maybe we can like build some like cute little farmsy home. We can do a lot of different stuff. Like let me know what you guys want me to build. And you're just going to be bonding with like the bees, because we do want them to like us as much as we can. So why don't you just bond with them 3 times? That's what I usually do. And Isabella, are you going to fertilize the bush? No, you're not. Well, you should, because you're hungry. You need like that bladder relief. So let's fertilize that bush, then sing in the shower. And well, you don't have to light like your little fire pit, because we're going out on the town, so you're going to get some free food and don't have to waste like your little fish that you caught. And we also made like one more whole sculpture in the evening, so let's pop that one in here as well. And Cameron is all autonomously just doing some gardening, which is nice. Like thank you, Cameron. How is your gardening still? Do you have a gardening skill? It's level 1. Okay. You're definitely not like where you're at with Isabella, because Isabella is gardening level 5. She's also, let's see, violin level 5, fishing level 4, comedy level 4, charisma level 4, writing level 3, painting level 3, cooking level 3, singing level 2, almost level 3, gourmet cooking level 1, logic level 1, video gaming level 1, and this is something related to wicked whims level 1, fitness level 1, and persuasion level 1, which is also from Wicked Whims. And then Cameron, you are mixology level 7. Ooh. Well, maybe if we get like another 1,000 simoleons, we can have that pay as a tuition fee for Cameron to start working. Then have him become a mixologist, if you guys like that. Because he does have a high level of mixology, so he would probably do really well in like the mixology career. And oh, you want to socialize with friends? Well, we can soon, Cameron. He's also fishing level 3, fitness level 2, handiness level 2, cooking, gardening, charisma, baking, video gaming, photography, and the wicked whim thing level 1. So he's not doing too bad, but yeah, we definitely, if he wants to like become more helpful around the house, we definitely want him to have a high handiness skill. And you want to go to the gym? Well, you want to loosen up a little bit. Well, Simeon, even though like we really want to hang out, we're going to go to a bar, so I'll see you guys over there once we're at the bar. So we're at the karaoke bar with everyone, and they all came along. We have Oliver, Neil, Luca, Londra, Lucy, Jacob. We just have everybody over here. So we're just going to first of all order a drink for everybody. So order some drinks for the group. Let's see what we can order. Why don't we just go for the most expensive drink? Just because we can, just because it's possible. So let's just do the pros and pop drink, and then also let's have Isabella also order some food because she is hungry. So let's see what we can order. Ooh, a lot of nice things in here, but the pita and hummus tapas definitely sounds good to me. So let's just order that one as well. And maybe while she waits for the order, we can just have her do some karaoke. Maybe we can sing a duet with someone. Let's see, let's do a pop duet. With who can we do it? Why don't we do it with Alondra? With our, hopefully at one point, best friend though. Let's just see, hopefully we can do a little bit of a duet and a little bit of fun time. And Cameron is getting a call. Bjorn Bjorkensen is wondering if we want to come over. I'm sorry, Bjorn, we can't. But what we can do is invite Simeon, you, and Harmony, who we also wanted to meet up because she is one of the Sims that you also made, to become friends with Isabella. Like maybe we can invite you guys over as well, so you can both have like enjoy everything. And she is now going to sing the duet. She does look a little bit tense because she is of course hungry, but I just want to let them have some fun. So both of our redheads, they're going to just sing that duet together as friends, just having the fun time of their lives. Right before like Isabella will be tied down forever with Cameron. So are you guys going to start singing? I think they're waiting for the music to be turned on. Oh, there we go. Really interested to see how they sound.
Upala Gorf, Upala Zambi, Upala Tway, Eben Sibitao, Baruni Spore, Baruni Wemby, Exabet, Sibitao, Ebling Marple.
Cameron is just standing over here looking at his fiancée, thinking, I know she's not the greatest singer, but one day she will be my wife. Soon she will be mine. And you want to level up in the fitness skill, we're not going to do that now, but you can talk to Luca. So why don't you just talk to Luca, maybe do a funny introduction to Luca and see if you guys want to become friends. Luca's also active, so I definitely do think that they can enthuse about those interests. And it's just both liking to be active, like maybe they can go to the gym sometime. Talk a little bit about healthiness. Like, although Luca is definitely looking like he went to the gym a couple of times. In my current household, like he's one of the guys that I play in one of my current households. He is actually in the detective career. I don't think he is in the detective career right now. But it doesn't matter, like in my opinion he will always be our detective. Maybe you can sing about Night on the Town with Luca and just try to get that friendship up a little bit. Maybe talk about a drink making. And is there a way, or maybe you can hip bump? Ooh, that sounds nice. Trying to do like a lot of friendly interactions. And I did put everyone that we had like in the families as non-played, so now they will get like all of their own lifetimes. MC Command Center will just have like them live their lives, start to get married, start to have kids. So we will get like notifications in probably a couple of episodes where they will just like show what is going on in their lives. So hopefully at one point like they will have all kids of their own. Maybe our kids can then become friends with like their kids. So hopefully that will happen at one point. And do we still not have a bartender? No, we don't. Okay, Lucy, we're going to do some talking to you, so why don't we flatter her? Just brighten her day, like just do a little bit of talking to Lucy. ask about day.
Oh.
See what else. Describe new ID. Maybe mention like night out of town. That they're like, hey, I'm really glad that you're coming, that you came with us. Like I know that I was dating your brother and that I'm now with somebody else, but I hope there's no hard feelings between us. I still care about your brother a lot, like he's one of my really good friends. So I hope we can stay friends as well, even though I'm not with your brother anymore.
Maisie Grove.
Oh, both of them are singing. That's so cute. Oh, maybe we can order some food here if it's like night out of town. Yes, we can. So why don't we just order some sweet and sour pork? That does sound nice for Cameron. And Isabella, did you already have some food? No, you didn't. So why don't you just order some food as well and have you order the sweet and sour eggplant? So that once we have a kitchen, both of them like know different recipes and can use those recipes to create like some nice meals. And we can also grab a poster, so why don't we do that in the meantime as well? And in the meantime, Cameron is just eating his sweet and sour pork, which definitely sounds yummy. And I do think it also doesn't like look too bad. So I keep talking to like everyone. We're not going to discuss having a baby with Lucy. Cameron, what are you talking about? But maybe what we can do is other sims. Talk up another sim. Talk Luca up to Lucy and then talk Lucy up to Luca, so maybe that we can get our own love triangle with our sims.
Ooh, Palatway. Eben zip town.
That's a great screenshot. Let's just end it here. Like, they're just having a good time. They're just going to spend the rest of the night singing together, having fun with their friends. And if you like this episode, click that little like button down below. In the next episode, we will have the wedding. I will also be building a wedding venue, which we will also have next week. So next week, Saturday, you will have 2 videos, just like last week. If you like that idea, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you like the idea of spending 1,000 Somalians after they got married for Cameron to become a mixologist in a mixology career. And if you like the idea of them going on a honeymoon to Granite Falls or to Salvadorada, and if so, which one would you like me to have them go to? And if you have subscribed already, please do so, as it will help me and my channel grow. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, which is Monday, for another episode of Equal Lifestyle. Bye!
Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life.